my Where Are They Now is pretty interesting,
Mm.
and I think a lot of people have heard of this person, but they don't really know what they're doing nowadays. That's why it's great for this segment, and it is Christopher Thomas Howell, also known as C. Thomas Howell. He, of
Huh.
course, played Ponyboy in
Yes.
Outsiders. I mean, that's
Yes,
all I
he
gotta
did.
say. That's not all I'm gonna say, but that's all I gotta say. Um,
That's
Couple
a
of
good
fun
one.
facts. Yeah, C. Thomas Howell, come on, how could you not,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, super good
By the
one.
way, everybody in Outsiders became somebody.
Stay
It was
gold.
just kind of a ridiculous film that they had all that talent in one film as
Great
you know,
cast.
those young kids. Um, he actually nearly played Marty McFly from Back to the Future, because what's his name? Michael J. Fox
Mhm.
was busy with Family Ties, so he originally had to pass on it. So it almost went to they had C. Thomas Howell and they had Eric Stoltz in mind, and
Yep.
they actually started the movie with Eric Stoltz
I
and
know,
filmed.
I've seen the his version or whatever before he took over.
Yeah, they have outtakes and footage of Eric Stoltz for the first couple months, and then they realized he's just too much of a serious actor to play more of a comedic role, and it's not what they wanted. And then Michael J. Fox ended up being available, obviously, and they recast it to give Michael J. Fox the lead there, and which I mean, come on, that turned out amazing.
I know,
Uh,
but honestly, either one of them I feel like would have been good.
C. Thomas Howell
I'm
turned
like,
down The Karate Kid, also,
"Oh,
right?
wow."
Which is interesting too, because his fellow cohort, Ralph Macchio, ended up playing the Karate Kid, who was also in The Outsiders, right?
Mhm.
Um, he uh, he passed on it because he was already cast to star in 1984's Cold War action film Red Dawn, which was
Hmm.
also amazing. But I don't know why he would have. I mean, maybe there's stuff we don't know, but Karate Kid would have been, a starring role, whereas
Mhm.
Red Dawn, you're behind Patrick Swayze, so it's like you're not going to get many lines, which he didn't. You're not going to get a whole lot of screen time. So that would have been a,
Wow.
a big a big a big change for him and a whole different route, I think.
Right, because
Because if he
Karate
would
Kid
have,
spawned other movies, right? What was it,
yeah,
like 1, 2,
and
3?
TV and the TV show, yeah.
Mhm. Oh, well, yeah.
Um, And he was, if you look on IMDb, it's funny because it shows that he was number 73 in VH1's 100 Greatest Teen Stars back in the day.
Aw.
um, in 2003, he was hospitalized for 4 weeks because of a ruptured appendix. And your
Oh,
boy went through a ruptured appendix when he was 11 years old. So I know
mhm.
exactly what that's like. I almost died. I was in the hospital for several weeks. Thanks for that, Dad. Also, yeah, no, I think that's where I'm gonna leave that one because I'm just like C. Thomas Howell, apparently. You know, the whole ruptured appendix. We're appendix bros.
Uh-huh, that's awesome.